Giraffe and more out to the left. Meanwhile, there are antelope near the train tracks ahead of us, and zebra way ahead. We're going slowly because they are on the tracks. Please stay seated. Look to your left for more giraffe, and tell me, what do giraffe use their height for? Yes, they reach up high into trees to browse, to eat. Giraffe extend their long prehensile tongues, often over a foot out of their mouths, wrap those tongues around thorny leaves of the acacia tree, well, with its thorny branches and other food, and pull that food into their mouths. I even saw one giraffe leaning forward to graze, to reach all the way down to the ground. And as we roll forward, look up to your left. Oh my goodness, there's one antelope nursing. There's a baby nursing right now, up to the left. Did you see that baby practically aggressively move toward the mom's underbelly, up to the left? And now the baby's nursing, up to the left. We do have baby impala. These are called impala. We do have baby impala. All of the other impala, the adults are all female, I believe, currently. Now, did you know that impala are incredible leapers and bounders? And did you know that impala once starred in a Got Milk commercial? I've never tried that joke before, maybe never again. And did you know that impala are very close relatives of the Chevy Camaro? That's old. Okay, off to the left you saw a white antelope with spiraling horns. Those are Addax antelope, the most endangered antelope on Earth, the Addax, and the huge tan antelope standing up. Those are eland antelope. Eland are the largest and slowest type of antelope on Earth. We also just passed zebra. Those are Grevy's zebra, native to eastern parts of Africa, such as Kenya. Well, that was really neat. Did everyone enjoy seeing the baby impala nursing? We rarely get to see that. Well,
National
that
Geographic.
mother's milk helps those babies grow up quickly, which is something that we've certainly seen among our rhinos. We have a baby girl rhino. Maybe I shouldn't call her a baby anymore. Born in October of 2017, she's already around 2,000 pounds. They do grow up quickly, again, thanks mainly to drinking their mother's rich milk. And back to the left, I don't know if you saw it rolling quickly down the road. Back to the left, that's a Ford. Well, that's one of our zookeepers, maybe two, coming out to check on the animals and their habitats. Our zoo staff works so hard taking care of the animals and their habitats. Now out to the left you see an ostrich walking along. There's another ostrich well ahead to the left in the grass out to the left. An example of the largest and tallest type of bird on Earth. Tell me everyone, can ostrich fly?
Yeah.
No, you're right, but they can run fast, 40 miles per hour, and the ostrich has a powerful kick. Trust me, you would not want to get kicked by an ostrich. Don't ask me how I found that out. Also back to the left, did you see two tall wading birds with yellow and orange bills?
Yes.
Standing side by side as other birds are nearby. Those are saddlebill stork at the water's edge, back to the left. Saddlebill stork can grow to be, get this, 5 feet tall, and they are the tallest wading bird on Earth. Saddlebill stork. Out to the left there are zebra. Grant's zebra this time. Grants have beautiful stripes all the way around their bellies and broad horizontal rump stripes. Now think about this, as you look back to your left you might see one or more zebra facing away from us, showing us their photogenic side. Well, I'm told that one way that a baby zebra learns to recognize its mother, and we have had baby zebra born here at Busch Gardens. Look ahead to your left, there's a baby gazelle on the move because the train's coming. And where's the mama?
Oh my
The other
goodness.
gazelle are all on the other side of the tree tracks. Look at her run!
Wow.
Wow, out to the left. That's a Grant's gazelle demonstrating their speed and agility. The other Grant's gazelle are just standing still, not recognizing the speed and what's going on. Oh my goodness, look at how she's jumping. That's called bronking or stopping. Out to the left. Maybe she'll do it more. That jumping style can confuse attacking predators. Landing and taking off and landing on all 4 legs at once. That's got to be one of the babies. We had 3 baby gazelle out here on the belt born earlier this year. Oh,
Here she
amazing.
comes.
Wow, did everyone enjoy seeing that? That was incredible. Wow, the other gazelle are just grazing. So now one's looking across the tracks like, where's our other member of our herd? They see her. Wow, that was so awesome. Well, I was starting to mention one way a baby zebra learns to recognize its mother is by the stripe pattern on the mother's backside. That way the baby will follow the correct adult female when the herd is on the move. And out to the right, would you like to, on the right you see brown antelope with long curving horns shaped like the scimitar sword. These are sable antelope. Adult female and a couple young. We have had more babies recently born here at Busch Gardens. These are sable antelope. And out to the left, there are shaggy brown antelope with an ellipse-shaped pattern on their back ends called Ellipsan waterbuck. Folks, I missed the wildebeest, I apologize. Way back to the left, you saw by itself a gray-looking antelope with sort of a shaggy tan beard and curvy little horns, also a long swishy tail. Back to the left was a wildebeest. I hope you saw the wildebeest by herself. There's another wildebeest around somewhere. Wildebeest are often on the move in search of fresh grasses upon which to graze. And again, I hope you saw the Ellipsan waterbuck back to the left. Now, folks, up ahead to the right, there's one more type of antelope to look for. Greater kudu. Shy, reclusive antelope, greater kudu, often stand or sit perfectly still when they sense potential danger, and they do have large, sensitive ears.
These guys are always looking about ready to escape.
Might use those white vertical body stripes for camouflage. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as we pass through that tunnel, was it just me hearing that? I thought I heard some wild animals sort of tentatively making some noise, calling out in that tunnel. Were any of those sounds coming from near you? Please raise your hand if any of those wild animals are seated near you. Now, we brought a few on board with us, didn't we? Well, in all seriousness, earlier today and just about every day, animals do wander around the large hill that we just got through to use this portion of the northern belt. As you look around, isn't it wonderful that Busch Gardens affords the animals out here so much space in which to spread out and graze and browse? I think so. And on the right, Skyride, back to the right, that's a mid-station, not an entrance, but if you ride the Skyride today, you'll pass right through that mid-station. Say hello up close to the strong employees keeping the ride moving. Consider that those blue buckets weigh about 550 pounds empty. And on the right, I hope you're waving a friendly hello to the nice person in a white vehicle. Well, folks, maybe I shouldn't tell you this, but Busch Gardens pays her to sit there all day and wave to the trains going by. That's the train waiver position. Busch Gardens' most sought-after job. Now up to our right, as we pass Congo on our way to Stanleyville, we are looking up at Pumbaa roller coaster. Back to the left, how many of you saw a squirrel just lounging on top of a wood plank? Sprawling.
Wow.
It's like hanging out. If the sun were out, we would have called that sunbathing. Well, back to the right, and on either side of us, in fact now, there are roller coaster tracks that belong to the fearsome ride, Pumbaa, whose name means roar in an African dialect, and roar Pumbaa does indeed. With featuring seven upside-down turns and speeds up to 60 miles per hour. It's a fearsome ride. Well, if you're like me, and like somebody's grandma, you'd probably prefer a fun, refreshing water ride out to the right. The Congo River Rapids. Out to the right. Four bushes block our view. Can you see any antelope out to the right? Are they in view? I don't know if they are. Those would be bongo. Oh, that one is in view. Yes, a few are in view. Those are bongo antelope. Bongo form herds in the forest, and bongo were so rarely seen, they were once thought to be extinct. Bongo antelope. Well, back to the left, did you look up? Anyone catch a glimpse of the ride ahead of us in Stanleyville? It's new. It's Tigress. why we picked up a few more somehow, didn't we? Now look up in the sky, up high in the sky to the left. Is it a bird? Is it Florless? Yes, it's Shikra. 200 feet up and 90 degrees straight down. If I
Yeah,
could ride it
we did
once,
that and better.
you might be able to
Over
ride
there
it
on
too.
that
I mean,
Tigris,
seriously,
yeah.
over in the children's area, Sesame Street children's area, Air Grover is plenty of roller coaster for me.
It's a pretty good roller coaster though.
But seriously, I did ride Shikra one time back in 2007, the day before they closed it to take out the floor. It
And
was
over to your right, you
beautiful.
have 30th Street.
It was like flying. It felt like you're flying. Doing an Immelman loop as part of the ride. Very smooth. Also a bit scary, yes. I haven't ridden it since they took out the floor. Now as we pull into Stanleyville, also don't forget the brand new ride. I hope you're all excited about Tigris. And right here in Stanleyville, you'll find a water ride, the Stanley Falls Log of Flume, and a popular restaurant, the Zambia Smokehouse. Just to let you know, this is your closest stop to the bird gardens, including the land, especially for young children, I mentioned, the Sesame Street Safari.
Solomon.
Now gather your personal belongings.
Solomon.
Right here in Stanleyville, if you're getting off, help young children by the hand, use the platform.
Yeah, we're getting off.
Legs at 14th row. Welcome to Stanleyville.